Morning, fruity cutie. What's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan, and I was just gonna eat breakfast, and I was like, oh, let me film because I have a few things I want to say about the people that are talking about they don't eat fruit on a raw food diet. Okay, we gonna talk about that in a second, but I figured, you know what? Let me just show you what I'm gonna eat this week while I'm at it. So I got some nice tomatoes. This is not much, obviously, right? Most of it's in the fridge, but I do happen to have this gigantic avocado, which is almost ripe, and it is like bigger than this cantaloupe. It's really big for size. Here's a tomato. And okay, this is better. Here's a regular avocado, and here's this avocado. It's crazy big. Like, this is like the size of my unborn child. I'm not pregnant, by the way, but okay. So let's go into the fridge. I didn't think about this before I filmed. It's a little it's a little crazy in this fridge, but hey, this is real life. So I only have 2 shelves. The top shelf is my roommate's, but yeah, so we got a lot of lettuce here. There's some apples, tahini, mustard. We got a bunch of grapes. I think we have 4 bags of grapes in total. We have fruit just like stuffed in everywhere, just every crevice possible. And I'm trying to get to the watermelon. So yeah, we're gonna have watermelon for breakfast, and we're gonna talk. Oh my god! Whoa. Now, good hack, if your watermelon is not tasting good, but it's still edible, you might want to blend it with something like strawberries or pineapple, and it makes it taste way better. Now, I wanted to talk about fruit, especially because I just finished writing a book with over 100 testimonials. Maybe you're going to be in the book if you submitted a testimonial to me. Over 100 testimonials of people that have healed from eating a fruit-based diet. So the question is, how is this possible that there are some raw vegans that can say that fruit feeds cancer cells, when so many people have cured? I've seen it, like in real life. Like, I know these people have cured their cancer on a fruit-based raw vegan diet. If fruit sugar ages you, then why do people get younger looking when they eat fruit? The more fruit you eat, the younger you look. I'm just curious. If fruit is hybridized and it's not natural, then why do people that eat fruit don't have to take a million supplements like the people that don't eat fruit? Ooh, low blow. Low blow. I know. Okay, another question for you. If eating fruit is unnatural, how is juicing natural? How is dehydrating food natural? I'm just trying to understand it. Could you help me understand that? Can somebody in the comments below help me understand? And we all know who. We don't have to name names. We all know who I'm talking about. Here's the thing. If somebody... I'm just going to say it. I'm struggling here with this watermelon, as you can see. But it's still easier than juicing. Okay? Or dehydrating. Or making some fucking dressings. Which I eat dressings, but like, I eat mostly fruit. So if somebody is going to stand in front of me and tell a bold-faced lie talking about how he does not dye his hair, but his hair is 2 different colors, black and blonde, and the color that is black is like 1 strip in the middle of his face, I'm going to have a hard time believing a damn thing he says. Like, how anybody believes a word he says. Another thing is, I'm sorry to say this, but like, if you have a gut and you trying to tell me that fruit makes you fat and fruit is unhealthy and fruit feeds cancer cells, if you have a gut, then like, are you sneaking fruit, sir? because I don't think I'm going to take advice from you. I'm just being honest. Guys, don't ever take advice from somebody you don't want to trade places with. Now, men lie, women lie, fruit doesn't lie. Okay, that's my motto in life. If somebody has a business, they're going to say whatever they need to say to protect that business. And if you making money promoting a clinic, promoting a center where people go and they don't eat any fruit, because that's the basis of what you promote, that's the basis of the diet that you promote, well then of course you're not going to say you eat no fruit either. But let me tell you right now, as somebody who's eating a fruit-based diet for the past 14 years, here's the truth, boo. You ready for the truth? You either going to eat an abundance of fruit, or you're going to eat processed sugar. You're going to eat fruit or processed foods. Okay? And so I don't want to hear that fruit causes cancer, because I would be dead. And the people that have been doing this for longer than me, Fred Bishi, Doug Graham, Ann Osborne, my friend Yulia, over 100 people in my book, thousands of people I've met over the years at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, they would be dead. They would have so much candida, yeast, cancer, diabetes. And question, why aren't all the animals that eat fruit extinct from getting cancer then? I'm just curious. There's a lot of animals that just eat a lot of fruit. Why aren't they dead? Why aren't they extinct? And if fruit is so bad, then why am I doing so good after 14 years of eating mostly fruit? So good. You know what the difference is between me and Brian Clementine? I like to call him Brian Clementine because I know he'd be sneaking those clementines. You know what I'm saying? You know the only difference between me and him? I don't lie. I tell you what I'm doing. I haven't had processed foods. I haven't had a dead animal's body part. I haven't had anything unhealthy in over 14 years, since 2011. Okay? 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. Not once have I fallen off. Not once. I don't think Brian can say the same. I'm sorry to tell you, but I know for a fact he not raw. I know for a fact he not healthy. There's no way. You cannot have a gut and be healthy. I'm so sorry. I love you, boo. But, sorry. And when I say I love you, I'm talking to the person watching this. I'm not trying to bring you down into, the drama of the fake snake oil salesman of the raw food diet. But he talking about how he drinks juice. That's not natural, boo. You gonna stay away from fruit because it's not natural anymore? It's too sweet? You drinking juice, boo. He gonna talk about how he's taking supplements. Maybe if you had some fruit, you wouldn't need those supplements, because I don't take not a one supplement. 0. Okay? Let's get a blood test and we'll see whose blood test is better. Okay? I guarantee you it's Misfit Vegans. 14 years on fruit, baby. Very little nuts, very little greens, very little seeds, mostly fruit. 14 years. And listen, my hair is dark brown. I just dyed it blonde recently. I'm not going to lie to you. Who the fuck lies on camera about dyeing their hair? Like, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So if you're going to lie about your hair, then for damn sure you're going to lie about your diet. You cannot look me in the eye and tell me that he does not dye his hair. You have to be a dumb motherfucker to believe that. So anyway, in conclusion, I want you to know that fruit is super healthy. But hey, experiment. Eat the way he tells you to eat. Make these fucking shish kebabs taking 18 hours to make. Dehydrate a bunch of shit. Eat a bunch of nuts and seeds and sprouts. Fucking sprouts. Listen, I love sprouts. But that is not a fucking meal. What the fuck was that? That is not a meal. That is setting you up for failure. You need calories, boo. Sprouts are great. Have sprouts all day, every day. Snacks, put them on top of your food, put them underneath the fruit, put them on top of your salad. A sprout, what do they have? Like fucking 5 calories? That whole plate of vegetables that he eats for dinner, supposedly, his 1 meal a day. Give me a fucking break. I'm from New York. You cannot lie to me. You cannot lie to me. Because I believe none of what I hear and half of what I see. You gonna tell me that you drink green juice in the morning without fruit and you eat a big bowl of sprouts for dinner and you got a gut like that? No. You're not gonna tell me that and you're not gonna talk down to me and make me feel confused and like a fucking dumb fuck for believing you. Like, he's talking down to the people watching because it's obvious that he's lying. Who would believe this? Leave it down below if you believe him. And I'm just curious if anybody out there is eating this way as well. Green juice in the morning, no fruit, and a big bowl of sprouts as your 1 meal a day. And then you fasting 2 times a week. And then so Wednesday and Thursday you fast, and Friday you go to Domino's. Give me a fucking break. You're not going to have a gut and talking about you barely eat. Okay, if you need me, I'll be eating this and also the other half of the watermelon for breakfast. Listen, I should be grateful because you know what that means? More fruit for me, right? More fruit for us, baby. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. And yes, everything is good with me. I'm really sorry that I have not been on camera. I have not been filming in the last week or so. And the reason is because I am focusing on my retreat. It is coming up. It is sold out and I have so much work to do, but it's going to be so much fun. And of course, I'm going to film the whole thing for you guys. So stay tuned for that. And if you like videos explaining how fruit is not the devil. Fruit will not make you fat. Fruit will not give you candida and yeast issues. Fruit will not feed cancer cells. Fruit will not give you diabetes. If you believe in the power of fruit, then give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. I love you, boo, and I'll see you soon.